What's up, Facebook? I'm waiting for total confirmation, and there we go. 5 seconds in, we are live. What's up, Facebook? How's everybody out there doing? Hope you guys are doing great. It's John Day, your man, here with you live. Once again, happy Tuesday, guys. What's going on? So, I wanted to drop in here on you guys today because as I was going through my daily reading, my part of my ritual of staying sharp and on top of my game, which hopefully you guys are doing the same, I came across something that I just couldn't ignore, and I had to share it with you guys. Coming from somebody who been a high performer my whole life, and I know a lot of my audience and a lot of you guys in my network, specifically because I chose that, are high performers, high achievers as well. So I think you guys will find this really, really interesting. So the title of today's live is "Are You a Little Obsessed with Your Offer?" Because you should be. And the basic of this video is about why a healthy obsession, a little bit of a healthy obsession, is actually great for business. Okay, so some of you guys are probably familiar with this. I'm reading through High Performance Habits at the moment. Make sure you can see it. Brendan Burchard, great guy. He's, like the granddaddy G of, high performance habits and helping entrepreneurs and pretty much just anybody uh, leverage simple habits that can, help them maximize their performance in all areas of their life, but specifically in business. And he's just, somebody who's really dedicated his mission and his goal to uncovering, what are the congruencies, what are the patterns, intrinsic to high performers, and is that something that can be replicated? So, really, really awesome stuff. And I came across a certain point today. It's a great read. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. It's a little bit of a long one, but it's a great one to take notes to. So, he's talking today about obsession and some of the things that are needed to create necessity. Necessity is one of the main driving things that helps high performers perform high and perform at a level of excellence, and how it is that they create this level of excellence to perform, and how they do that consistently without like burning out and without it affecting them in a negative way. Anyways, and he's talking about a portion of that is obsession. So, and I love it because for, once in my life, no, I can't say that. It's probably been several times, but for another time, somebody is echoing and championing something that I've been saying my whole life. And again, I'm by far not the person to say this. He's probably not even the first person to say this, but the idea that if you really want to succeed, that you got to kind of be able to toy with the lines of insanity and recklessness and madness, and what a lot of people would call obsession. Dedicating yourself to your primary field of interest or your craft, whatever that might be. Specifically, talking about coaches and experts. That's who I'm constantly talking with and dealing with online. So this applies specifically because they tend to be high performers and high achievers. So the need of necessity of having a little bit of obsession with your craft is like fundamental. And I'm now not only the only person who is championing this and saying this on a public level, and he has a lot of science to back this up. I do not. But it's something that I've always intrinsically known that, being able to walk that line of recklessness and insanity, like I said, is actually crucial to being able to manifest real success. I'm sure you're aware of the concept that with no risk comes no reward. Well, this is basically how that's channeled in real life, or in the actual manifestation of life is our obsession, our dedication to things. And most oftentimes, this is viewed by the rest of society or whatever group you're in as being something that's kind of weird. It's off-putting. It's not always deemed as something that's healthy, so to speak. But this is somebody who has spent an enormous amount of time studying some people that are able to achieve excellence and high performance at a elongated time, and he is also now saying that obsession is actually good. It's good for your business. It's good for you. It's good for people that really do want to have an impact. And I think, like I said, when talking to coaches and experts, these are people that obviously want to have an impact on other humans and ultimately the world. They have a vision for something they want to change, something that they want to affect. And that's why I love helping these people, because ultimately the ripple effect is huge, and that's kind of like my selfish reason for why I like, putting my skill set where I can, is that I get to choose where I put my skill set, right? And I like helping coaches and experts because of that ripple effect, because of the overarching continuous impact that it has. I can help one coach, and that coach goes out and helps 10,000 people or 1,000 people or even 100 people. That ripple effect is, monumentous, and that's what I really like, because it's one of my key visions, is having the most amount of impact and leveraging these things like social media in the most effective way possible. There's so much negative that goes, along with people and their views and social media. And, I think that as humans collectively, we've done a great job of identifying all of the dangers and all of the, all of the problems with all of this new things that we have, at our fingertips, mainly being social media, internet, things like that. So I think it's time that we really start utilizing them for the positive attributes, the things that they really can help affect. So channeling this level of obsession is going to be crucial for your business. And again, a healthy level of obsession. If you're getting to the point to where, it's affecting your life and it's really messing things up and this, that, and the other, that's probably definitely a problem. That's not exactly what we're talking about, because high performers are able to maintain this level of obsession, and not have it be in any way detrimental to them, not causing burnout or different things like that. And again, it's the problem really lies in the fact that we are conditioned to believe that, taking risks, or being overly obsessed with something or overly interested in something, to the point to where other people call it strange or whatnot, is actually a bad thing, or that these are dangerous things, when the reality is the complete opposite. You have to be able to have a certain amount of recklessness if you're going to innovate. You got to have a certain amount of insanity if you want to create something, that's never been created before, and you're going to get pushback on that. So, and like I said, I think this is a really beautiful analogy that goes with coaches, because, to have an impact on people, you have to have a certain level of obsession. Other people are not going to understand it. And this resonates with the people that I work with all the time. They are often, misunderstood by their family or peers, and ultimately misunderstood by some of the people closest to them, but the people that have only known them for short periods of time, or people that they've had the chance to work with and affect in the real world, say that the effect will last forever. And it's really crazy, because that's the effect that obsession can have, and that's what I see resonated in the people that are just heart-centered and passionate about getting out there and helping people. Excuse me. So that's why I want to help them. And again, you hear so much out there about, and I mean, I'm not a big purveyor of the hustle, grind culture and stuff like that. I really don't think that that is healthy. But I think that being able to channel a certain amount of obsession and a severe interest in what it is that you're doing, to the point to where, I spoke a little bit about this in a post that I did yesterday talking about board games. It's really about creating something that you really want to play with. Level of obsession, you're no longer feeling like you're wasting time or you're using time. You're so enthralled with it that you are really just enjoying every single aspect of it. And I talk about this a lot when it comes to building a business that you want, building a high ticket offer, ultimately structuring your coaching business or your online expert business, and how to do this gracefully and not have it burn you the frig out, but still at the same time have impact and be able to create abundance, be able to create monetary gain, and everything that goes along with it. So, but a lot of people struggle. A lot of people struggle with that. So part of my obsession and part of what I want to do is really just constantly leveling it up. One of the things that I constantly see echoed with coaches is that, oftentimes they think that they're obsessed. And this is what my challenge for you today is, that if you think you're obsessed, I'm challenging you to bump that up to another level. Because if you are somebody right now who's potentially struggling, if you're a coach that isn't hitting consistent, 5, 10K months, if you're not hitting the revenue goals that you want to hit, if you're just not having the impact that you want to have, I would challenge you to really take a long, hard look at what you're considering your level of obsession. And I say this mainly because of my own personal journey. I know that when I jumped into marketing and the online space in general, in several different avenues, but there were time after time after time where, because I was willing to push my comfort zone, because I was willing to actually do something and get started, I would immerse myself around people that would straight up challenge what I thought my level of obsession was. It's really easy to feel obsessed when you keep yourself in a tight-knit box. And unfortunately, I think a lot of coaches out there and experts and people that have amazing, great skills online, that's what you're doing. You're keeping yourself in a box. And again, it's part and party to the fact that we're on a digital platform. We are disconnected in a certain manner. So I think that just kind of leads into wanting to stay disconnected. And this is why ultimately so many great people out there, coaches, experts, specialists, consultants, whatever way may have you, people with great skill sets, people that could actually go out there and affect people's lives and make an impact, but they're not able to do anything with it. They stay stuck. They stay in that, that echo chamber, and it never gets anywhere. And that's where you really have to question, where is my level of obsession at? Like I was saying again before, when I would immerse myself around these super high caliber people, it totally made me rethink my level of obsession. What my level of obsession was, how you could maintain such a high level of performance and these other guys weren't burnt out. It really, really made me have to step up my game. And this is really important because, again, if you're not getting what you want out of your business, if it is not providing for you, if it's not profitable, then it is a expensive hobby. I regret to inform you, but that's the truth. But it doesn't have to stay that way in no way, shape, or form. It will require you to grow, but it's not impossible. And you owe it to yourself. You deserve at least to take the chance to find out what that's like. And the first step of that is oftentimes, like I said, immersing yourself around other people that cause you to step up your game. Raise your level of obsession, raise your level of necessity. Bring it up to a point to where you no longer have the option and the choice to play around with this. You need to get something done. And I know that a lot of people in my network, hopefully this is hitting some of you guys. I know this is going to resonate with some of you because, like I said, I specifically choose my network very, 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 very carefully. And I do this because I really want to work with people that are obsessed like me. My obsession in my craft is helping you guys master marketing in a sense to where you can focus on what you are truly good at. But I want to help you guys be able to broadcast that message in a way to where you can actually connect with your tribe, to where you can actually connect with people and have people that are actually needing your services, needing your help. So then we can get the ball rolling, everything flows, and we find that state of flow where you want to be in your business, in your life, with your money, with your bank account, with whatever it may be. All right, guys. So some of you guys know I've been talking about this a little bit lately. I have something super new, cool, awesome amalgamation of a tool and a process that I've put together. Again, my expertise is in offer creation, high ticket offer creation for coaches and experts, but I'm sure as you're aware, that is not where the journey ends. High ticket offer creation is realistically just the first step and one piece of many puzzle pieces it's going to take for you to ultimately create a thriving online business. And in my work with dealing with so many coaches and experts, obviously, this is something I'm very aware of. This is something that I help my clients with consistently. But for the first time, I've created something brand new that's going to be friggin' amazing. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. My level of obsession caused me to create something that would help you guys raise your level of obsession. Okay? Because ultimately, what I see a lot in people nowadays is that they're just not to the level of obsession they need to be. They're not putting in the work. They're not, actually getting their ideas out of their head. They're not doing the due diligence. They're trying to just keep it all up in their head and spiraled around, and they're not actually taking actionable steps. There's no process, there's no guide, there's no way to, check progress and make sure that you're on point. And ultimately, it just ends in spinning wheels, and your message never really gets defined, or you're continuously changing things, and you never have a concrete plan moving forward. Well, I want to put an end to that. And again, as you know, like I said, if you've been checking out my content, I'm looking for a couple specific handful of people. It's very, very specific. Very, 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 very specific. Because like I said, I want people that are obsessed. I want people that know that they are in this position and that they are ready to move forward. And I'm presenting a way for you to do that. So like I said, not only is it a process and a tool to help you develop your high ticket offer, connect yourself with your ethos, and really design something that speaks to your core passion and what you're really good at and what you like doing for people. But not even just that. I'm talking about everything that goes along with that. How to actually craft the messaging around that. How to use the delivery system, which is social media, which is your profile or some form of social media is going to ultimately be your delivery system. How to leverage that effectively through content and all other means necessary to actually get the message out to the tribe. So that way we can actually see if it even is resonating with people. And ultimately how to translate those connections and all of that messaging into a sales process that is going to be friggin' painless. Something that is not going to be something that is going to make you feel horrible, something that is going to be completely against the grain in the sense that once you finally have a dialed in offer message and your ethos is activated and streamlined, which is the entire process that we're going to take you through, the selling becomes effortless because then you have people that are actually reaching out to you and you're not doing massive amounts of cold outreach and door-to-door salesman type techniques. Okay, guys? So Super, super friggin' awesome stuff. And I'm even thinking about going live here on Friday and giving you guys a demonstration for that. So if that's something you might be interested in seeing, let me know in the comments for sure, 100%. As always, if you get any value out of these videos whatsoever, please drop me some love, drop me some comments, ask questions. As always, engage, please engage. You gotta ask questions. Even something like asking a simple question could be the first step of you pushing outside of your comfort zone. And that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do to get the results that you want. Okay, guys? And I am more than happy to guide you along the process, but I can't do that if you don't reach out. All right, you gotta be willing to invest in yourself. You gotta be willing to take a risk on yourself. Okay, the only way that you're gonna change anything about your current situation is if you make a change. Right, I'm talking about this all the time. So I'd love for that change to be for you to work with me. I'd love for at least a chance to show you guys what this process looks like, which, like I said, some of you guys are already a little familiar with it. But again, I think this is going to be revolutionary for anybody out there who really struggles with procrastination, which struggles with just finding ultimate clarity around your mission, your vision, your offer, the messaging to go along with it, how to get it out there, how to attract the right people, and how to make selling effortlessly. Okay, guys, because there's no reason that you should not be able to monetize your skill set. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to hit consistent 10K months. Okay, guys? And if you're not there yet, this is what this program is designed to do. My Expert Accelerator is going to take you all the way through it, and you're going to get access to my brain in a one-on-one way that you're never going to get again. Okay, well, I don't want to say never, because I'm probably always going to be doing a certain amount of one-to-one work, because I love you guys. But I can definitely tell you that, like I said, I will not be able to scale this at mass. So for those of you that are looking to do something now and get this rolling, like I said, guys, we're starting up in January. I want 2021 to be something completely friggin' brand new. I want it to be the complete end all to finish and forget about 2020. All right, guys. And I know there's a lot of you out there that have amazing, amazing programs, skill sets, methodologies, all that good jazz. But if nobody can ever hear your message, nobody's ever going to know about it. And I want to change that for you guys. I want to help you guys do that. So again, if you guys are interested in that, definitely reach out, drop a comment, reach out to me in Messenger for sure, and we can definitely link up. We can jump on a call, and we can walk through what that process would look like. All right, guys? So, again, hope you're doing well. I hope you guys are out there crushing it, getting ready for the holidays, and try, if you can, most of us out there, especially here in the States, there's a large level of obsession that is going to be coming up with the holidays, from shopping and buying and everything else, whatever. It's where us in America, we get our great title of being consumers and whatnot, is from everybody watching us and how we act in these next couple of weeks leading up to Christmas. So I challenge you to take that same level of obsession that you have with Christmas and apply it to your field of interest, your primary field of interest, your craft, whatever it is, and raise your necessity, raise your obsession, okay? Because I can tell you right now, if you're not getting what you want yet, that's what you got to do. You got to raise that level. You got to be able to take yourself to another level, and I'm here to show you exactly how to do that. All you got to do is reach out. So, I love you guys. As always, stay activated, my friends. Do not hesitate on a life of your dreams. Make it happen. And as always, I love you guys. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys soon. All right, guys, take care and have a great rest of the week. Peace.